Hi everyone, Meran here, pet care consultant at Pet Lovers Center. Let's talk about hamsters. Hamsters are adorable, right? But they're also fragile, independent, and surprisingly misunderstood. In today's episode, we're shining a light on some truths behind the most common hamster myths. So if you're planning to get a hamster, make sure to watch this video first and learn how to care for hamsters before you make big decisions. The truth is, most hamsters are solitary and should live alone. Syrian hamsters in particular are highly territorial and will fight, often to the death if housed with another. While some dwarf species like Roborovskis or Campbells can occasionally live in same-sex pairs if introduced from young, it is not recommended for most owners due to the high risk of fighting, even if they seem fine at first. Aggression can arise suddenly and fatally. Best practice: 1 hamster per cage, always. Here's the truth. Hamsters require specific care, space, and attention. They're not as easy of a pet as you might think. Despite their size, hamsters have complex needs. Many pet stores recommend them as beginner pets, but this often leads to misinformed care. They may be small, but they need large enclosures, proper diets, mental stimulation, taming, and daily spot cleaning. Hamsters require a cage with ample space for them to explore, forage, and run. A small cage can lead to stress, lack of exercise, and behavioral issues like bar biting or cage climbing. We also recommend including safe enrichment like proper size wheels, hides, and tunnels. Hamsters also require chew toys as they need to chew constantly to wear down their ever-growing teeth. On top of that, remember to prepare a bath sun and deep bedding in the cage to satisfy their natural burrowing instinct. This is not true. Hamsters are actually suited for gentle, older kids or adults. This is because hamsters are nocturnal or crepuscular. It means they are more active at night or at dawn and dusk. As such, young children are typically asleep when hamsters are most active, meaning they won't see or interact with the pet much unless they wake it up, which is stressful and unfair to the hamster. A child expecting a playful pet during the day may be disappointed or try to force interaction, leading to stress or even aggression. Secondly, hamsters are physically fragile. Hamsters have tiny, delicate bones and bodies. A sudden squeeze, drop, or rough handling can easily injure them. They are quick and squirmy, making them hard to hold securely. Young kids may unintentionally drop them or grab too tightly, causing pain or even fatal injury. Thirdly, hamsters can and will bite. They get easily frightened by sudden movements, loud noises, or unfamiliar handling. If startled, woken suddenly, or handled roughly, they may bite defensively. Their bites, though small, can break the skin and may scare or hurt a child, causing fear or disinterest in the pet. But the truth is, it's actually best not to bathe hamsters in water, because doing so, it can do far more harm than good. Remember, hamsters are small with very little body fat. Getting wet rapidly reduces their body temperature and they can become dangerously cold, even in a warm country like Singapore. This can potentially lead to hypothermia, a medical emergency that can result in death if not treated immediately. Secondly, a hamster's fur contains natural oils that help regulate body temperature and protect the skin. Water strips their fur of these oils, making them more prone to having skin issues. Did you know? Hamsters are actually meticulous self-groomers. They use their paws and saliva to clean their fur several times a day, especially after eating or playing. Instead of water, Hamsters should be given access to a sun bath. Sun absorbs excess oil and helps clean the fur naturally. It's also a fun, enriching activity for them to roll in. You can place a shallow container of clean, dry sand in their enclosure a few times a week or leave it in full time, depending on the hamster's preference. Frequent full cage cleaning is actually not a good idea. It is best to spot clean daily or deep clean every 1 to 2 weeks. This is because hamsters are territorial animals that use scent glands, urine, and droppings to mark their space. Daily full cleanings disrupt their scent-marked territory, increasing stress. Instead, remove soil bedding and spot clean daily will do. Perform full cleanings weekly or bi-weekly only, and always return some old beddings so they feel secure. Scoop up the soil beddings daily, and you can use these sanitizers, Porodora and Biopet, to deep clean your cage every 1 to 2 weeks. Hamsters are omnivores. That means they both need plant and animal-based nutrients to thrive. In the wild, hamsters eat grains, seeds, nuts, insects, and occasional small bits of meat, and their diet is rich in both carbohydrates and proteins. For pet hamsters, on top of commercial hamster food that are usually plant-based, you can also treat them to boiled egg, dried or live mealworms, small bits of cooked chicken, and occasional tofu or low-fat cheese as protein supplements. However, it is important to avoid giving them raw meat, processed human food, anything salty, seasoned, sugar, because these foods can lead to serious health issues for your hamsters. Here's the truth. Most hamsters can live up to 3 years, even longer, with proper care. The average lifespan for hamsters is 2 to 2.5 years, with some dwarf breeds living up to 3. Poor care can shorten this significantly. For example, small cages and lack of stimulation can lead to stress, depression, and early death. Improper diet, just pellets or muesli mixes, can lead to obesity, diabetes, or malnutrition. Vet visits are often overlooked in hamsters, so daily monitor your hamsters for any signs of illness, because early treatment will help to extend their lifespan. And that wraps up our myth-busting journey into the world of hamsters. We hope this episode gave you an idea on how to care for hamsters. Remember, hamsters may be small, but they deserve big love and proper care. If you ever need guidance, we are just here at Pet Lover Center, ready to help you. See you next time!